It's the middle of the night. Your body is finally relaxing after a long day, your mind drifting deeper into sleep. And then suddenly, a sharp, twisting pain shoots through your leg. Your calf tightens like a knot, your muscles feel locked, and you instinctively sit up trying to stretch it out. If you've ever experienced this, you know how intense it can be. Nighttime leg cramps can feel like your muscle has completely seized, sometimes lasting for several painful seconds or even minutes. But here's what surprises many people. For a large number of people, these painful nighttime cramps aren't random at all. In fact, they may be linked to a silent mineral deficiency that most people don't even realize they have. Today, I want to talk about one of the most overlooked causes of nighttime leg pain, a deficiency that quietly affects millions of people around the world. And the surprising thing is, it's something your body needs every single day, just to keep your muscles functioning normally. Let's start with what's actually happening inside your leg when a cramp occurs. Muscles don't simply contract and relax on their own. Every movement in your body is controlled by a delicate electrical communication system between your nerves and your muscles. When your brain sends a signal for a muscle to move, tiny electrical impulses travel through your nerves and trigger muscle fibers to contract. After that contraction, another signal tells the muscle to relax. For this entire system to work properly, your body relies heavily on certain minerals. These minerals act like tiny electrical conductors, helping nerve signals travel smoothly and keeping muscle contractions balanced. One of the most important of these minerals is magnesium. Magnesium plays a critical role in regulating muscle relaxation. In simple terms, it helps muscles release after they contract. Without enough magnesium, muscles can remain overly excited, making them more prone to sudden spasms or cramps. And here's where things get interesting. Studies estimate that a significant portion of adults may not be getting enough magnesium in their daily diet. Modern diets, processed foods, and soil depletion have gradually reduced the amount of magnesium many people consume. This means your body could be operating with a mild magnesium deficiency without you ever realizing it. During the day, you might not notice much, but at night, when your body is trying to relax deeply, the lack of magnesium can make your muscles more sensitive to nerve signals. That's when cramps can appear suddenly, often in the calf muscles. But magnesium isn't the only mineral involved. Another key player is potassium. Potassium helps regulate fluid balance and nerve signaling within muscle cells. When potassium levels are low, muscles may contract more easily and struggle to relax properly. That's why athletes who lose a lot of electrolytes through sweat sometimes experience muscle cramps after intense exercise. Calcium also plays an important role. Calcium helps trigger muscle contractions, while magnesium helps muscles relax afterward. Think of them as two sides of the same system, constantly balancing each other. If this balance shifts even slightly, muscles can become more prone to spasms. Now, nighttime cramps often happen for a few specific reasons. First, when you're sleeping, your muscles are usually in a relaxed position for long periods. This can shorten certain muscle fibers, especially in the calves. If the nerve signals controlling those muscles become slightly unstable, a cramp can trigger suddenly. Second, your hydration levels may drop overnight. Even mild dehydration can concentrate electrolytes in the body, which can influence nerve activity. And third, circulation changes while you sleep. Blood flow to certain muscles may decrease slightly, especially if you're lying in the same position for hours. All of these factors together create the perfect environment for cramps to occur if your body is already low on key minerals. I've had many patients come to me worried that something serious is wrong because they wake up with painful leg cramps several nights a week. And in many cases, once we look at their diet, we find that they simply aren't getting enough magnesium-rich foods. Foods like leafy greens, almonds, pumpkin seeds, avocados, and whole grains are some of the best natural sources of magnesium. Potassium-rich foods like bananas, sweet potatoes, beans, and yogurt can also support healthy muscle function. Sometimes small dietary adjustments can make a surprisingly big difference. Now, I want to be clear about something important. Not every nighttime leg cramp is caused by a mineral deficiency. Certain medications, circulation problems, pregnancy, and nerve conditions can also contribute. But when cramps happen frequently, especially during the night, it's worth paying attention to your body's mineral balance. Another helpful habit is gentle stretching before bed. Stretching the calf muscles for even 30 seconds can help lengthen muscle fibers and reduce the chances of a sudden contraction during the night. Staying well hydrated throughout the day is also essential. Muscles rely on proper fluid balance to maintain healthy electrical signaling. One interesting thing researchers have noticed is that nighttime leg cramps tend to become more common as people get older. Part of this may be related to natural changes in muscle function and mineral absorption. As we age, the body sometimes becomes less efficient at maintaining optimal magnesium levels. That's why maintaining a balanced diet becomes even more important over time. But perhaps the most important message I want to share is this. Your body often gives you subtle signals when something is slightly out of balance. Nighttime leg cramps can sometimes be one of those signals. They're your muscles saying, something in the system isn't quite right. And when you start paying attention to those signals, you can often correct the imbalance before it turns into a bigger problem. The human body is incredibly complex, yet incredibly intelligent. Even a tiny mineral like magnesium can play a powerful role in keeping your muscles working smoothly while you sleep. So the next time you wake up in the middle of the night with that sudden tightening in your leg, remember that your body may simply be asking for a little more support. Sometimes the smallest nutrients can make the biggest difference in how comfortably your body rests through the night.